What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. If you are new here, my name is Ben Richardson. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a chemical engineer. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about the number one secret to intermittent fasting to lose weight. So if this is your first time here, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel because it's going to teach you how to master your eating habits through sustainable nutrition so that you can lose weight and keep it off for the rest of your life. So go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification bells on too so that you don't miss out on any of my latest content. Let's go ahead and dive into today's video. So I will never forget the time that this one girl who sang on the worship team that I was playing guitar for at church. She was telling me about how intermittent fasting didn't work for her. She gave it a shot and she didn't lose weight with it and she made no luck with it whatsoever. And she kind of explained to me how she stuck to a 16-8 fasting eating window and how once she realized that that wasn't working for her, she reduced her eating window and lengthened her fasting window. So then she started to do like an 18-6 fasting eating window, and after a little bit she realized that didn't work for her either. So once again she shortened her eating window and she made her fasting window even longer. She did like a 24 fasting eating window, and again she just did not have any luck with that. So she, in a nutshell, gave up. And then I asked her to kind of elaborate on some of the foods that she was eating or what her eating patterns or food choices were looking like. And she was so insistent that it did not matter. And the whole point of intermittent fasting is for you to be able to eat whatever that you want and you still lose weight. So she explained that she kind of went out to restaurants and stuff, not like nice, healthy places to eat, just junk food, fast food, and she ate all these desserts that were high in calories, things like cake and ice cream. She also consumed all of these empty calorie foods, just snack foods that are calorically empty, like chips and cookies and stuff like that. And if you guys have seen any of my other videos on how you can eat whatever you want and still lose weight, I will stand by that statement till the day I die. You can incorporate a lot of awesome foods into your diet and still continue to lose weight. That is my philosophy about nutrition, because most people, when they set out to lose weight, they think about nutrition in terms of, okay, well, I gotta eat all of these healthy foods and I need to cut all of these unhealthy foods out of my diet. So no more ice cream, no more cake, no more cookies or anything like that, and I can only eat chicken and broccoli and rice and all of these things. So again, I've made plenty of videos on how you can eat whatever you want and still lose weight, and I am a firm believer in flexible dieting. You can even incorporate things like alcohol into your diet and you can still continue to lose weight. You don't have to completely cut out foods that taste good or drinks that you enjoy just for the sake of dieting and losing weight. But the key with how this girl was going about intermittent fasting is almost nothing substantial was incorporated into her diet. And that is where the number one secret to having success with intermittent fasting comes into play, and that's that you need to still track your calories if you do intermittent fasting. When I first started doing intermittent fasting, all I did was establish some kind of fasting and eating window, and I went pretty extreme with it. I want to say that I did a 24 fasting eating window, so mine was pretty extreme. I did a pretty prolonged fast when I first started intermittent fasting. And the reason I was actually still able to make progress, when I first started, I didn't track my calories. I just did intermittent fasting. I just stuck to my eating window and my fasting window. That's it. That's all I did. I didn't track my calories. I didn't track my macronutrients. I only stuck to the eating fasting window. But I still managed to make progress because naturally, when you establish some kind of eating window and you have to eat all of the food for either the day or all of your calories within a given period of time, 4, 6, maybe 8 hours, you are naturally going to consume less food and you are naturally going to feel more full. That is why intermittent fasting is such a powerful weight loss tool, because people like myself, when I first started, they only do intermittent fasting and they just naturally start to consume fewer calories. It's the same with the keto diet. So the whole idea behind the keto diet is, oh, cut out carbs and eat a lot of fat in your diet and a moderate amount of protein, and you will lose weight because your body's going into ketosis and stuff like that. And there certainly are technical biochemical things that happen when that happens, but the underlying principle as to why people do have success on the keto diet is because when you eat a lot of fat and a moderate amount of protein in your diet, you're going to start to feel more full. And when you feel more full off of the foods that you're eating, you're naturally going to consume fewer calories. That's why people have good results with keto. That's why people have good results with intermittent fasting. But at the end of the day, it is about calories in, calories out. Anyone who says all you have to do is intermittent fasting and you'll lose weight. Anyone who says all you have to do is cut carbs and you'll lose weight. Anyone who says all you have to do is cut sugar and you'll lose weight. They are not painting the full picture of how you actually lose weight. If you want the most success with intermittent fasting, continue to track your calories, and I would say even adhere to a proper macronutrient split as well. If you do those three things, intermittent fasting, track your calories, and track your macronutrients, if you do those three things, that is a powerful system for sustainably losing weight. Because intermittent fasting it's easy and effective. I like intermittent fasting because it makes eating in a calorie deficit very easy and very sustainable. I've been doing intermittent fasting for years, and it's so effortless to just be consistent with it. Wake up in the morning every single day. I like black coffee, so I just sip on my black coffee throughout the morning, and then I break my fast around lunchtime. I'll eat a pretty light meal, and then I eat a gigantic dinner in the evening, and that's my eating for the day. It's super easy. It's super simple. I can eat foods that I love and really enjoy with it because I allot about 2,000 calories when I'm trying to lose weight. And that's very easy for me to stick to over the course of weeks and even months. So that is why intermittent fasting is such a powerful tool. But the number one secret to getting success with intermittent fasting is you still have to track your calories. So the reason that girl that sung on the praise team that I was playing on, she didn't have success because she was consuming so many calories in her eating window that it actually didn't matter that she was doing intermittent fasting at all because she didn't feel full off of eating cake and cookies and ice cream and chips and sugary cereals and fast food and stuff like that. So you can still incorporate those foods into your diet. You don't have to completely cut them out forever, but the bulk of your diet should be whole foods that are filling, they're going to fill you up, and they're relatively nutritious. And I'm telling you, once you combine the three things that I talked about in this video, intermittent fasting, track your calories, and track your macronutrients, you are going to make very quick progress. And making fast progress is important because when you make fast progress, you have a record of success that you can lose weight quickly. And when you see that, when you do this for 2 weeks, and you know that you're losing weight, you see that you're losing weight visually, the scale is going down and everything, when that happens over the course of 2 weeks, you're going to keep going because you are motivated to keep going. You have proof that what you're doing is working. That is why quick results are important. And when you master this number one secret to getting results with intermittent fasting, you're going to be unstoppable. So don't just neglect tracking the foods that you eat in your eating window. Don't just stick to your fasting in your eating window. Don't obsess over those hours or anything. There's nothing magical about the 16-8 fasting eating window. There's nothing magic about the 24 fasting eating window. The weight loss comes from being in a calorie deficit and sticking to a proper macronutrient split. That is what's going to keep you feeling good while you are losing weight. And all of that is going to play into sustainably losing weight. You're going to wake up every single day and be able to nail this consistently for weeks and months. And that is where your long-term progress is going to come from. That is when you are going to master your nutrition, not just for when you reach your weight loss goal or whatever, for the rest of your life. You're never going to have to worry about losing weight again once you have a record of success, once you establish a healthy relationship with food through things like intermittent fasting, through things like tracking your calories, tracking your macronutrients. And you don't need to track forever. You really don't need to track forever. I recommend tracking for maybe 3 solid months just to get a really good basis on how many calories are in the foods that you like to eat. Once you have that information, you kind of subconsciously have a better understanding of how much food you need to eat in order to either maintain weight or how much food that you need to eat to sustainably lose weight. And that's important. That's the key to really getting a grip on this stuff. So there you have it. That is the number one secret that you absolutely must realize if you want to have success with intermittent fasting. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up below. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comments below. And again, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be posting content like this every single week and you don't want to be missing out. If you made it to the end, thanks a lot for watching. I really hope you got a lot out of this video. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.